Welcome to the wonderful world of Waikato sheds, my friends. We're here with Bronek.
How are you, Jace?
I'm great. We're in the North Waikato. Some people refer to this as Waitakere or Auckland, and we've got a real special shed that we're going to begin our day with today. 800 square meters. This is going to be a fantastic mono pitch. 18 meters deep, 44 meters wide. It's going to be 9 meters full height with a 15-degree pitch roof mono. Pretty impressive,
Wow.
Bronek.
I'm jealous already.
But
I want one.
This shed's going to be about the same size as a normal person or a classic backyard. It's almost a quarter-acre section.
Yep.
So it's wicked. So we're just on site, catching up with the owner, seeing the progress. Done this as a kit set. We're looking to actually come back and we'll build this.
Yes.
Now, when you're looking at this here, Bronek, what is different to a normal situation?
Well, we've got really amazing foundations here, and it looks like they're what's called, I can't remember what it's called now. The type of foundation's different from normal, and we don't have a concrete pad here just yet.
Yeah, so what's happening is instead of doing our normal concrete slabs, this is designed so the concrete slab can come in afterwards. So we've got board footings all the way along for all the portal frames to get bolted onto, and there's going to be 2 internal walls in here, so there's got another 4 footings on the inside, and then we've got a big edge beam thickening going all the way around.
Yeah.
So a lot of engineering went into this. There's something like a whole lot of solar panels, I can't remember off the top of my head, going on there, so there's some real weight on the structure. So it's going to be great to see this one unfold. But what I've also been impressed, this whole site's got a full noise stuff going on, swimming pools, but what I really wanted to point out is behind us, we've got this amazing concrete slab walls that have gone on it here. And the guys have done the real hard mahi on the site, and the way that they've done it is it's been formed with timber edging on one side, and then you've got the rebar in the middle, and then it's actually been sprayed with spraycrete. So a concrete pump is sprayed concrete on there, and then the guys have worked with it, formed it all, and that's actually created all of these walls all the way along here. So it's a very cool way. This is going to be Nick's castle, no doubt. Like, we love building castles. These are modern day castles built out of steel. So yeah, it's been great to see. We'll come back and we'll see the further progress, but yeah, just awesome work. Should take what is just an old hillside, well, you know, everything's old, but you know, like a hillside, all uncompacted fill, and being able to rehabilitate this to being able to turn it into an epic spot to build the shed. So
it's
follow along. What we're going to be doing today, we're going to be highlighting this one. We're going to be going and checking out another site. We've got all the site works. Roy's been up there doing a massive driveway. We've got a completed shed that's looking absolutely fantastic. Is it Pioneer Red or Scoria, Bronek?
I believe it's Scoria.
Awesome, so hang out for that one. It's got 2 massive double doors in there, so it's going to be an epic garage in there. We're catching up with Father Michael. We're looking do a church's hall. We're going out there at West to just catch up with that, have a look at that site.
Yes.
Community hall, and if we have a chance, we'll see the refuse centre and be able to show you the sort of work that's going on out there. But fundamentally, we're bringing the Waikato sheds out west, North Waikato, Auckland to some people. So yeah, let's have a look what's going on, and then we'll catch into the next one. Awesome, so just continuing our journey around the North Waikato of Waitakere. We're here at the Massey Archery Club. Bronek.
G'day, Jace.
G'day, good to see you. Nick's castle's going to be awesome that we've just seen.
Yep.
But why don't you show me through what you've done here for the Massey Archery Club?
Okay. Well, where we are, we're at the Massey Archery Club. They approached us 22 for a kit set for a lovely shed. This shed is 9 metres deep by 16 metres wide. It has 4 3 metre by 3 metre doors, and we've also got some beautiful clear lights inside. Basically, they wanted somewhere to store all their gear. They have an awful lot of pretend animals that they actually put in the bush so they can go hunt them, pretend hunt. So they wanted somewhere to put all of that, and they also wanted somewhere to hang out until such time as they actually get their big show club rooms built.
Awesome. So other than being such a sharpshooter yourself, Bronek, how did they choose to work in with Waikato Sheds, and what brought them your wonderful way?
Well, I know they were dealing with a number of shed companies. They were talking to a lot. I believe they decided to come to us, and it wasn't on price, it was the fact that we were quite happy to come and either provide them a kit set or build, and we had the right timelines and everything else. Let's just come inside and have a look at a few of the features.
A few of the things that already impressed me straight away with what the build is and how it's designed here is the clear span. So New Zealand steel, metal craft, done really well with these clear span portals, but what they've been able to do is frame it up on the inside. So we've got these internal walls in here, so it's pretty cool. You've got a bit of a kitchen set up in there, obviously a great temporary club rooms, but hey, this could be a permanent club rooms as well in here as well, so lots of nice space. And we've got the 4 roller doors, so lots of airflow, indoor, outdoor flow in there. So I know this is being used for a lot of different club members, Bronek, so talk us through what we did with the PA door.
Okay, we've got a digital lock on there, so it's not a normal key lock. It's a digital lock, so everybody can have the combination, and you can give it out to a number of people and they can come in. And the cool thing is it's actually a manual one, so there's no keys, no batteries are needed, so it's available at any time.
So it's just another one of those little tweaks that we can do. Depending on what you're going to use this shed for, what you're going to need it for, is we're able to do it. We can change the locks, we can add in different scenarios and situations for it. Yep. So it's very cool, very well done. So I've been real impressed with what the Massey Archery Club's been up to. But tell me about it, Bronek.
Okay, well, a little thing about Massey Archery Company, as I understand it, they are the only archery club in the Southern Hemisphere that owns their own land. And when I say they own their own land, it's 57 acres. Wow. They've got a couple of areas that are full bush, and they're trying to create some that are going to be native bush, where they have these 3D models of animals, and some of them are life-size, where they go in there and they're able to go and pretend hunt. They've also got another circuit out here which has got 3D models, visual models, so you can actually shoot them with lasers. They also have a full-range archery on the front paddock, which they can do straight distance, and they intend to put a massive club rooms on the end here, and that's going to be a full indoor archery range that's going to be to international standards.
Awesome. So shout out to the Massey Archery Club, all the people that no doubt served on all the committees, fundraised and got that through over the year. Because without that sort of backbone in New Zealand from all the clubs, you just don't end up with all this awesome infrastructure. Because I know they've got everyone from kids to people in their 70s going out there, keeping fit, keeping active, keeping social and doing it. But one of the things whilst we here is I want to just check out these 3D models. So let me snap my fingers and get in there. All right, now hunting's not everyone's jam, so that's cool, but I'm down for it. So what we've got here is we've got these life-size animals, and these are very cool, so they can set up in the targets and that in there. But what you've also got, and these are smart, is where they nail all their arrows into, and there's some in here that have been wasted, these can actually get replaced, because these will cost a couple of grand, where it's a couple of hundred to do that, so that's smart. Cool. But there's all ranges of setups in here. I love the dinosaurs. About the only thing that I'm not seeing in here, I'm seeing cobras, mosquitoes, giant frogs, a few zombies. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool.
Who knows, maybe that's going too far and what they can shoot, but you've got all of this cool stuff that you're able to play around with. And I think that's just one of the things. Who would have realized how cool archery is and what you can do? So hey, if you're in here, if you're up in North Waikato, Auckland, and you're keen on checking out archery, look up Massey Archery Club. We'll drop a link to all their clubs and their socials and the details down below, so you can have a check out of what they're doing. But this is another great shed, Bronek, that you've been masterminding and behind.
I've been honoured and privileged to have an opportunity to help out a club like this. It's very cool. I love doing that kind of stuff and helping people out and making dreams come real.
Absolutely, and that's it. You can see some of the great work that these guys have done afterwards. That's the benefit of our strength by design. New Zealand Steel, so they've infilled in this, put a mezzanine for the lightweight stuff up there.
Yep.
It's really cool.
Unlike my friend Boris here.
Your friend Boris, that's it. He looks awesome. I'd love to get on, ride Boris. That's it.
I don't need that image.
That's it, and you know, that's sort of like Putin, you could be Jace riding the bear. I love it, great meme. All right, that's enough waffling, let's get cracking, let's see some more sheds, but let's everybody know, what do we say? Great sheds done right. Awesome, so we're continuing our trip through the North Waikato. We're further out in Waitakere, and we're checking out a kit set that's been getting built up here. Bronek, you just helped design and sell this.
Yes.
What are we dealing with, what size-wise?
9x6,
Yeah.
and we've got 2 doors on the front here that are going to be 3 metres by 3 metres, and I believe with 3.8 metres to the knee. It's going to have a lovely car hoist in here later on when it's all finished, but it's looking absolutely beautiful.
Yep, so that's been first time shed builder doing it on this level. Probably a few other things, been watching the videos. We've got the G clamps or the C clamps that Mark recommends that have been going really well on there. Got to use some cold galv on it. Missed out one day, shouted out blowing it out, so always make sure you've got to blow all the swarf off on there, so clean that out afterwards. Fly bracing on the walls, it's been done really well. And just a little note is sometimes you're going to have differing levels of top hats, so the girts on the wall, on the end walls comparative to the side walls, and that's just going to be for the engineering. So I appreciate it, it's done really nicely, is the girts are lifted up off the floor, which we like to see, and they're even the whole way around, but then it does look like there's one missing on the back wall. Engineers, strength by design, they've said that's fine. So that's actually how it is meant to be. So yeah, that's how it is. So I haven't missed it out. And I'm just going through, we've had a bit of a chat with the client of a few little tips and tricks, is when you've just got these girts here and they're just sitting in the open, is they can get a little bit of flex in them. There's no cladding or anything's gone on there. So they've used some fly bracing in this situation. A lot of the guys will have spare top hats in there, but if you're building yourself, take into account that even if it says it's level, you're still going to get slight variations. So it's worth doing something like this just to hold it in place so that when you're putting all the cladding along afterwards, it's going to hold in there really well. Otherwise, we've got a bathroom going in here, Bronek.
Yes, we've got a little bathroom going in the back. Going to have 3-phase power in here, which is going to be pretty cool too. Yep,
so that's it. So there's lots of little tips and tricks, but also if you're building a kit set and you want to do it, is the plans will say only so much, then the instruction manuals will say some more, the videos will help, but the royal we, not really me, not really Bronek, Mark, Shane, these guys, the built sheds, is get in touch with these guys as they can help you step through the process. So they can really go through, have a look in depth and explain what they understand, particularly with Mark, being able to help you get it built and built right. So that's what we're here for, to help it out and ensure it. Like every day, the time is running away. We've already had some adventures. We're going to try and catch up with a finished shed and go and see a site pad before we're trying to escape from the wonderful thing that is Auckland traffic.
But one thing I would like to say is I'd like to say thank you to all the clients that have let us come to these sites and have a look at their sheds. It's really cool. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is. This is an awesome one. And you'll see a little bit of the footage around the back, but there's been some impressive site works. Yes. There's a bit of a floodplain in there, and so that's taken into account. There's a whole lot of fill out the back, and that's just done really well, because there's one thing, that's probably the case actually, every shed, I don't know, what is it about our wonderful West Auckland? One's had like, we worked out 160 or 1,600 tonnes worth of metal going into it, Nick's Castle. And then we had 82 driven piles.
In the next one, yep.
And now same again. So that's it. You've got to take into account what do you want for your wonderful shed, but also what do you got to do to remediate the site to make sure it can happen. Awesome. All right, so we finished up with the kit set. Client, as I just mentioned, we got on the Auckland motorway traffic, but Auckland, bless you, you dealt us a great one. And so we didn't manage to get the time to get out to our Scoria Red shed that we'd been completed. had to go out there the next day, and then we also had Roy on site doing all the digger work. Don't worry, we've got footage, so that's going to be coming up, and we'll show you that completed shed and all of the earthworks. So thanks for watching along today. Any questions, let us know. Shout us out for doing all this work up in Auckland. And hey, if you're keen for us to build a shed or supply a kit set for the North Waikato, otherwise known as Auckland, just let us know and we'd be happy to help you out. Otherwise, you know what we say, great sheds done right.
Hey guys, Roy here. We're up here in Helensville, just north of Auckland, doing a nice 80 square metre shed dig out, 8 by 10, 900 deep. We've got the metal back in, coming up in layers. We're also doing driveway apron as well off the existing driveway. So yeah, stay tuned for photos and updates.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Waikato sheds, my friends. We're in North Waikato, Maharagi, Warkworth. Shout out to Mr. Pulsford at Maharagi College. But come along here, we've got an awesome shed, Scoria Red. It's just been finished. Sam and the boys have done a great job. A couple of cool things on this shed. It's consented workshop and a bathroom, so we've got a bathroom in there. You've got this cool little overhang out in the front, 1.5 meters, so you've got protection from the weather. Smartly done. You've got a little step down here that's stopping the dust and that getting into the shed, so that's really cool. But come on inside. What we've got, massive sectional doors here, 3.2s by 4.8 meters wide, and they're raking, so they're going up into the ceiling. So really cool how it's done into that. So you're keeping them up out of the way, so you've got the benefit of the sectional door whilst keeping it up and out of the way. Inside, plenty of room, strength by design, all New Zealand steel, all bolted together. They've done a great job. So it's super windy outside, inside, it's solid. All right, so in here, they're framing out the bathroom, doing a great job. Come on through, follow me through. So the bathroom is going to be in here. Great little spot, do some camping whilst the big house is getting built. But then you've got this really nice joinery. So you step through, you've got this area in here, so a nice 5 meters area, 50 squares in here. Come on out into the sunshine. Boom, right like our future. Then check it out, you've got all of this sea glass joinery in here, all looking super sharp in the Scoria Red. And what a lovely spot to sit and enjoy a beer on Friday afternoon or after doing the lawns on a Saturday. Oh well, thanks for the client Warwick trusting us all the way up north to be able to do this shed. It's great and you guys are doing it.